Hey yo everybody, Prodigious Charles here, and in this video I will be explaining altars and their importance in League of Legends Twisted Treeline. The altar is an objective that grants a buff and 80 gold to each member of the team that captures it. The buff you get depends on how many altars you cap. Capping one altar will grant 3 gold per unit killed buff, and capping 2 altars grants plus 10% ability power and a 10% bonus attack damage buff. On top of this, altars grant the captor's team vision over any enemy that steps on it until it is captured by the opposing team, including stealth enemies or traps. To capture an altar, you need to make sure your champion can stand on it for roughly the same amount of time as an unenhanced recall. It is a common strategy to initiate the recall as soon as standing on the altar in order to safely get out as soon as you can after the capturing process is complete. Altars unlock at the 3-minute mark and start off neutral. Neutral altars can be captured by anyone without granting vision of the captor to the enemy team. However, if an enemy were to move their screen over the fog of war to an altar, as you try to capture it, the altar will grant vision of the capturing animation that plays when standing on it. When the enemy screen is near a neutral altar that you are trying to capture, they will hear it being captured. Keep this in mind around the 3 to 4 minute mark, as it can give you extra information on the whereabouts of an enemy gone missing. When a neutral altar is captured, there is no way to make it neutral again. Captured altars lock and become captors teams only for about 1.5 minutes. When that time is over, the altar will unlock and be available for the enemy team to capture again. That's all well and good, but why do you want to be capturing altars? Altars are a big deal because Twisted Treeline does not offer any wards, so you will likely be playing blind for the most part without them. Capturing an altar also creates pressure for the enemy team, as they will have less of the already small map to use to safely traverse from one point to another in the jungle. Similarly, it grants your team the advantage of being able to move across more of the map without being detected by the enemy. This can lead to really exciting team fights when trying to secure altars, especially neutral altars, as both teams will need exceptional positioning to maintain good vision of a fight while still winning. Of course, the buffs that the altars provide are also important, but while getting a little extra gold per unit kill doesn't seem like much of an advantage, the amount will stack up if you can maintain control of the altar for extended periods, especially if you have a jungler. Getting 2 altars grants a buff that's roughly as strong as getting your first dragon on Summoner's Rift. This can lead to devastating advantages in the mid to late game. It can also dramatically help a team that's ahead to snowball and end the game faster. Getting an altar at all also gives a pretty big gold advantage to a team that can utilize the buff effectively. Just getting an altar will grant roughly 1/3 of the gold amount that you typically get from destroying a tower and then some if you have good CSing or if you're an efficient jungler. I hope that this video has given a greater appreciation for altars in Twisted Treeline. The key points that I want you to take away from this video are that altars grant extra gold, stats, and vision control to the team that captures it. Keep in mind that dying in the act of getting an altar is normally not worth it, unless you make fair trades in the process, of course. If you enjoyed this video or feel like you contribute more to altar basics, please comment and click the thumbs up. If you enjoy content like this, please subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video. See ya!